Proper fractions and improper fractions. Okay, so what are proper fractions? A proper fraction has a smaller numerator than denominator. So what does that mean? That the denominator should be greater than the numerator. The denominator is greater than the numerator in proper fraction. Let me give you some examples. For example, the denominator should be greater than the numerator, right? So 1 by 8 is a proper fraction. The denominator is greater than the numerator. Or we can take 3 by 4 is a proper fraction. Denominator is greater than the numerator. 1 by 2 is a proper fraction. Denominator is greater than the numerator, and so on. You can say such type of fractions are proper fractions when the denominator is bigger than the numerator, right? Whereas in improper fraction has a larger or equal numerator than denominator, right? What does that mean? That the numerator now it's greater than the denominator. Before, the denominator was greater. In proper fractions, denominator is bigger than numerator. In improper fractions, numerator is bigger than denominator. Let me write down some examples. For example, if I have a fraction 4 by 3, you can see the numerator is bigger than the denominator. 7 by 5, again numerator is bigger than the denominator. Or we can take 9 by 2, this fraction, the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So in such fractions, these are improper fractions. In proper fractions, your denominator is more than numerator. Improper fraction, numerator is more than the denominator. Okay, and in the exam you came across such questions that convert the improper fractions to mixed numbers, right? So let's do such example. Okay, let's learn how do I convert the improper fractions to mixed numbers. So these are the improper fractions when your numerator is more than the denominator. So how can I do it? Let me start with the first one, which is 4 by 3. Okay, so into a mixed number, 3 is in the denominator, right? Okay, 3 times 1 is 3 and 3 plus 1 makes 4. 3 times 1, 3, 3 times 3 plus 1 makes 4, 4 by 5. This is the mixed number, right? Or we can also, I will also show you with the help of the division method that we have 3 over here and 4 over here. 3 times 1 is 3. When you subtract, the remainder is 1. Okay, so how do we write this down? So in this whole number, we write the quotient. Numerator is your remainder and the denominator is your divisor. So this number is your quotient, this number is your remainder, and this number is your divisor. Okay, so first the whole part is the quotient and then remainder over divisor, right? Let's do more examples. 7 by 5, the second one. How do I convert 7 by 5? Okay, 7 by 5, 7 is inside, 5 is outside. 5 times 1 is 5, 6 and 7. When you subtract, 2 is the remainder. How do I write this down? Okay, so first we have a quotient. Quotient is 1, and then we have a remainder. Remainder is 2 and the divisor is 5. So this is how I convert the improper fraction to a mixed number. Okay, let's do the third example as well. 9 by 2, I wrote it down, 9 by 2, right? How do I convert 9 by 2 into a mixed number? Okay, so we have 9 inside, 2 is outside. 2 times 4 is 8. When you subtract it, you will get 1. From 9 take away 8 is just 1. Okay, so first we have a quotient. Quotient is 4, remainder is 1, and the divisor is 2. So this is how we convert the improper fractions to mixed numbers, right? So proper fractions cannot be converted into mixed numbers. In proper fractions, your denominator is bigger than the numerator. You will get the decimal. The answer should be in the decimal form. But in improper fractions, we can convert the improper fractions to a mixed number because their numerator is bigger than the denominator. You can divide it, and your whole part is your quotient. Your numerator would be your remainder, and the denominator is your divisor. This is how you convert the improper fractions to a mixed number. I hope this is clear now, because in exams you will get a lot of questions to convert that improper fractions to mixed numbers. So this is how we deal with such type of questions. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care.